Coming to you live from the deep dark pits of Southern Illinois, it is now time for Taco Tuesday.
Los pines de granadas de mano no son tan complicados. Simplemente saca uno y quieres decir así. No. Bueno, el cielo es bonito en esta época del año.
Taco Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Look out, world, get out of my way. Can't keep me from Taco Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. That's my good news day. You never know what Hebrew will say. Let's all meet Taco Tuesday. Time to be kind, inspire your mind. You never know what Sagi will find. A welcome break from the daily grind. Taco Tuesday, that's my good news day. Look out, world, can't keep us away. Call in if you got something to say. Let's all meet Taco Tuesday.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Taco Tuesday. I'm your host with the most, Nacho Bro 77 here, along with good old Sagittarically Speaking. Welcome to yet another edition of Taco Tuesday. I guarantee you what, Saggy, this Taco Tuesday will take the taco, pal.
What do you mean it's going to take the taco? I just brought the taco. How's it going to take the dang taco?
It's not only going to take the taco, but the whole enchilada.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It is definitely going to take the whole enchilada, my friend. So, with that being said, how are you doing today, Mr. Hebrew 77, sir?
Well, I'll tell you what, man, I'm actually doing good for once. I mean, I got my workout done. I got my shower. I got some spaghetti in me. I feel pretty good. How about you?
I actually feel pretty good too. I took a slight nap. I don't know that I actually got any sleep, but I rested my eyes and got into my zen, like my relaxed state, you might say. And then I got up, did some household chores, made me some coffee, and I'm ready to rock and roll.
Well, all right. That sounds like dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't going to be no getting in a fight tonight because this is Taco Tuesday and we're going to talk about a lot of things here tonight.
That's right. We're feeling all right and we're about to do it right. And I don't know how many other things I can say that sound like right.
Well, here's the thing.
You know the thing.
I don't want to toot my own horn or anything. But, I put out a video today and a couple days ago, and I didn't even know it. Shifty Sunday, when we were doing Shifty Sunday, good old Scare Performance was doing Sassy Sunday, which I got to say is kind of a lame name if you ask me, but
we're going to have to talk to him about that because, I mean, if that's the best thing he can come up with on his own, I mean, we could be like, I don't know, a PR team. We can help him come up with something way better than that.
We got good names for our shows.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying we've never faltered a little bit along the way.
Yeah. Like Maniacal Monday. I mean, that was just a terrible idea. Whisper Wednesday.
Yeah, Whisper Wednesday. I mean, come on. What were we thinking?
Yeah, I know, right?
But Sassy Sunday. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
However,
had
we known he was going to be doing his anniversary show, we would have liked to have been part of it. We would have liked to we would have shown support. We would have made an attempt to, show some form of support for it and been there.
Oh, I would have loved to have been there, man. I would have been there with bells on. More importantly, Taco Bells.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah. I have to.
You were going to go as the Supreme El Deluxe Burrito, my friend.
Yeah, I know, right? But hey, I did pay tribute to him. It's his 5-year anniversary. Good old scare performance. The Beetle Man. I think I might have misspelled Beetle, but the Beetle Man himself, good old scare performance. Good old Dan the Man, as we like to call him, and YouTube land and all around the world. I did pay sort of an homage to him, if you will. I paid tribute to him, if you will. I paid dividends to him, if you will.
If I will, or if you will. I mean, come on, you're getting me confused here.
Oh, am I getting you confused with Rico Glace Camacho the third?
Yes. Wait, no. I mean, I'm not sure.
Oh.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
You know the thing.
You did make an excellent video, paying tribute to the 5-year anniversary of Scarab performance. And you did quite well. I mean, I know we talked about it before you got started, and I gave you a few ideas and suggestions. And I knew you were going to go make a video, and I was looking forward to seeing it. And when it was finished, I clicked on it, and I was expecting, a certain thing. I knew it was going to be good, right? However, it totally was awesome, man. It was way better than good. It was great. It was spectacular. It was excelente, my friend. You did a great job, by the way.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that, man. I hope that that Dan gets to see it. I mean, he is the main person I made it for. I mean, come on, man.
Well, yeah, for sure. And you know what? Not to be like riding a Scarab Performance's jock or anything, because I know it does sound like I'm doing that. But he has made a huge contribution to the Mandela community, and I can personally test my personal testimony. He's had a great influence on me personally. I mean, I wouldn't even be here doing this show with you right now had it not been for his existence and influence, and the fact that he had created that channel and was doing what he was doing. So I definitely,
we kind of met and Scared Performance's channel.
Yes, and I mean, and not just that, but also, I mean, just when I found his channel, I was in a bad place, and it was a nice reprieve for me when I really needed one. And his calm, gentle demeanor was real pleasant to listen to, and he has a way of keeping everything really grounded and fun and entertaining and humorous, and at the same time keeps a certain amount of levity. And I really do appreciate that about him and his channel and the work that he puts out. So I definitely think that it was worth making a tribute video for him. And with that being said, that's it. I'm done. I'm not saying any more super uber cheesy things about Mr. Scare Performance. He knows he's awesome. You made an awesome video. That's that. It is what it is, my friend.
And I gotta say, it wasn't just him alone that made his channel as awesome of a channel as it is. He had a lot of help along the way. I mean, you think about all the people that appeared in the last 5 years. You got your Sandy Diva, you got your Fizzy Pop, your Noble SD, which all of them I did mention, and of course you have your Rachel.
Yep, and a lot of them are featured in the video as well, correct?
Yeah, and also I do want to make mention of Photo Helix, of course, because Photo Helix was really the guy that got me started down this journey. And Photo Helix, I say it in reverence, is like, well, he was a good guy, man. And as I said in my description, he will be missed. And he helped me get down this Mandela path, down this path of which we call the Mandela effect. And if it weren't for him, in a lot of ways, I wouldn't have got started. I wouldn't have met scare performance. I wouldn't have met you. I wouldn't have met Sandy Diva or anybody for that matter in this fine community that we have today. So a good shout out goes to him as well. I mean, you know, and like I said, may he rest in peace.
And to all of those that helped along the way, like the ones you just mentioned, and many,
Right.
many others.
Right. But like I said, may he rest in peace, and you know, I'm sure he found his way. And you know, also like I mentioned, Noble SD. I know I didn't show very much of him, but one of my favorite parts of the video is Guy Fawkes. I made sure when I watched that video, I was like, I've got to include this in its entirety. I included, like Dan asked him right off the bat, I'm sure everyone's wanting to know, how did you get started in the Mandela effect? And I thought his story was very compelling. So I just had to include it.
Yeah, you did a great job too. And I really enjoyed listening to that. I actually listened to the video, the tribute video, like 3 times this afternoon. And I wanted to ask you, maybe you know the answer, maybe you don't. I think you probably do.
Mm-hmm.
There's a section in there where Photo Helix, I'm pretty sure it's Photo Helix, is saying that there's this guy Noble Nesty that wants to come in. Can I let him in? And does he not? Has he have never met Noble Nesty before, or is he just being like tongue in cheek, just kidding about it?
No, yeah, he was just kidding about it.
Oh, and then what was the password that he had to know? Do you remember what it was?
Oh yeah, the password was speaky. It was like speaky. Oh, see, you drilled me on that. I've been hearing it all day, but it was sort of like a joke that they had back in the day.
Yeah.
It was
I vaguely remember them doing that, but it was like they quit doing it right around the time I started listening.
Be still a minute. Hold on, I'll get it. Be still. Be still, my friend. How did it go? It was like it's after hours, baby. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's it. That's what it is. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's it anyway.
Yeah. And then they kept kind of doing that, you know, Dan kind of kept that tradition up just a little bit, but he kind of let it fly behind him, so to speak. But he still, every once in a while you hear it go, you'll hear him go, it's late, it's after hours, baby, you know.
Yeah.
So that was the first time he'd said that. Was in one, I think I clipped the video the first time Photo said that, or maybe I clipped it out of there. I don't know. He's like, it's after hours, baby. One of the funny bits I thought was hilarious, and I'm going to play it here in a minute, is where they're reading the chat, and there's one name in chat there, and I thought that the banner between him and that other guy, I don't know who the other guy was, I forget, but him, Photo, and the other guy, I think it was just Photo and the other guy that were talking about this guy's name, and it was hilarious. And then Dan goes into a story about midget wrestlers. And I want to go ahead and play that clip if you don't mind.
Yeah, go right on ahead.
All right. Let me get in there, and we're going to find it. Let's see here. Go to my channel. Okay, here it's this.
O'Brien spell.
It's a little bit past the halfway mark, I think.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here it is. This is just hilarious when they start.
You've been over there doing live streams and your computer crashed. Is that what happened? Nope. All right. Fine. Live in denial. Just live in denial. Crappy doo-doo.
Here it is. Okay, this is just, I don't know, I included it in here. I thought it was hilarious. The exchange they have is just, it reminded me of one of our exchanges when we're doing the shout out, or we're talking about, like, we go off topic and start talking about food or something, you know?
Oh yeah, like we do all, like pretty much every show.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's get this on the screen. Like, let's put it really up there. Let's put it way up there. All
I
right.
remember when chat used to look like that.
Yeah, I remember when I first started doing live streams, and I had to go actually over to the side, and then there was a sidebar, like you couldn't even see chat. Remember?
Yeah. Or it was. You could only see a little, like the most recent ones. You couldn't go through the whole thing.
Yeah. This is when we were doing, and I think when we started out, it was N Hangouts, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, for sure. We did hangouts for the longest.
Yeah. So here we go. I just I love this exchange between these guys.
But notice that did you pass over Abdul Valim Muhammad? I wasn't going to attempt that. You know what? I knew it. I went for it because you were going to go there. I wasn't going to go there. No,
I love the name. I love the name Abdul. I cannot help it.
It is cool, Nick. Abdul. Yeah, Abdul.
Abdul sounds like somebody could thump you in the head, man.
Man, Abdul sounds cool. Like that's kind of like the name you want when you walk up to a girl. You're like, my name is Abdul.
Brandon Gentry, it's after hours, baby. Thank you.
There it is.
I bet there's an Abdul Kareem Jabbar Mandela effect that we've yet to find.
Abdul says, LOL, just me, Abdul. I love Abdul. Just me, Abdul.
Don't worry. It's just me, Abdul.
Abdul, I'll stomp your head later. Abdul, you just picture somebody really strong.
Right? You do, right? Yeah.
I do.
And like Abdul, the guy who's like running shit, right?
Abdul will hurt you. Be nice.
Put you in a headlock.
Hey, there's a wrestler. There is a wrestler called Abdul something.
Well,
He's speaking of Abdul the Butcher. That was a wrestler.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Milo Fire just walked in and said, "What's going on?" It says live chat.
We're showing
playing,
a clip.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was just answering them. We're showing a clip from my video, the Scared Performance 5-year anniversary tribute that I did.
That's
And-
easy for you to say.
Well, that's just as easy as saying Star Trek: The Next Generation stop motion movie marathon. I can't play the thing, but
I was waiting for it.
Yeah, I know. That's why you were silent there for a second. You were eerily silent.
Yeah, awkwardly silent.
Yeah. But go ahead, man. I want to hear the rest of this Abdul exchange. It's really hilarious.
Yeah, go ahead, play it.
there's a lot of wrestlers. You know what I found out? Did you know that they were still doing midget wrestling? I had no idea.
Oh, you're going there?
Are you going there? I found out. I was shocked the other day. It's a midget wrestling thing.
I know it's after hours, baby, but come on. Midget wrestling.
Man. Dude, this degraded the midget wrestling. I know this, but look, man.
I have gone a whole week without talking to you, and the first subject you're going on is midget wrestling.
I think it needs to be brought up. I think it's I thought it professional midget wrestlers.
Little people.
But they usually get disillusioned with their craft. Give me a Mandela effect.
Little people. Oh yeah, Paula Abdul. Now there goes my whole thought for Abdul being. Abdul's not tough no more.
Just Feel Good says, I'm 5'2", I'm hurt. Daniel apologized.
Little people.
I'm sorry. I apologize. But
5'2" midget?
I didn't call 5'2s midgets. These are like real midgets. I think this is somebody who empathizes with the midgets and is offended by height. Man, look, I'm not offended. I'm just saying. I didn't think that. I thought midget wrestling went out like in the late 80s. I had no idea it was still around. I was shocked to see it. I went to a restaurant. They had a ring inside, and they had midget wrestling that night. It was crazy.
What kind of restaurant are you eating at?
I like that. What kind of restaurant are you eating at? Where they have midget wrestling? Only in Texas, brother. Only in Texas.
It kind of gives the Lollipop Guild a whole new meaning, doesn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
By a former DJ here. Yeah, He's got it's a DJ that was here in Dallas, and I went to this restaurant in the town, and it was just crazy, man. I was like, what in the hell is this? Why is there a ring in here? And they were like, yeah, we do midget wrestling every Thursday night. I'm like,
No Way Radio.
why don't you tell us a little bit?
Okay. So we'll save that spot for later, where Guy Fawkes actually talks about his first Mandela effect and how he got into the Mandela effect community and all that stuff. I found that stuff very intriguing.
Very much so, my friend. Very much so.
Yeah.
Like I said, I mean, you did a good job picking out what clips to put in there. A couple of them ran just a little bit long, but for the most part, man, number one, top notch, A1 Supremo.
Well, thank you, man. I tried to put together the best of, like the very first video, like that he did, you could tell the audio is way off. It's like, yeah, you could tell it's his first one because it's definitely, it shows, But
yeah, and then I don't know if if you still have it on your screen or whatever, if you could go back to the show where he made his first Mandela Monday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's near the beginning, like in the first 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, that was that was raw, wasn't it? That was just like look at that.
Yeah, there it is.
On the wall.
Yeah, pause it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his first Mandela Monday show.
Yeah.
And he was obviously triggered by the pyramids, and he associated them with being the same size as the stars on Orion's belt. And now all of a sudden they're not. They're like switched around like a shell game.
Yeah.
So that was a big deal for him. So he made it the centerpiece of his Mandela Monday show. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, this looks like the kind of graphics we would do now. It's all cartoony like,
Oh yeah, well it's because he's showing the logos. And then the way he did the Mandela Monday, you could tell that he used some type of graphics program or something to make it like you would like for an art project for school or something.
Yeah, but I'm saying like he's come a long way, man. A long way.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'll tell you, I like this beginning, this opening here. I love this. Sort of.
How was your life as a youngster? My style is a juvenile, ran with a gang, slang in the meanwhile.
I was going to go through the trouble of when he was saying run with the gang and blah, blah, blah. I was going to show like some pictures of him doing stuff and blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. I kind of just did that instead,
Yeah, you did fine. You cut it off at just the right spot too. Right. And for those who didn't know, that was Fiona Broom who was asking him.
Yeah, that was the joke. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's not real fond of Fiona Broom.
No, he doesn't like her at all. No. But I'll tell you what, man, we got enough people in here for a quick shout out.
Well, you know what? I always say, let's keep pushing forward, my friend, and do that shout out.
Let's do that shout out. All right off the bat here, we got Milo Fire, as you know.
Yes, I do, actually.
We got good old Miss Connie Joe. Hello, y'all, she says when she comes in the room.
Well,
we've got Michael Fontaine, and I'm going to say his name like he's eating I'm eating a burrito, and then I see Michael Fontaine, but he's doing the Mexican hat dance, and it throws me off because I don't know rather if I think it's funny or if I think it's racist.
All right, let's hear it.
All right, here we go. Michael Fontaine. Wait a minute. Is that racist?
All right.
That was it. Yeah.
Yeah. You did I give it a B. B.
Okay.
B.
Yeah.
B.
It could have been better.
B.
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah. Above average.
Yeah.
Only thing is, man, see, I give you such a harsh grade, yet I don't have anything. I'm drawing blanks. The
Oh,
best thing I
man.
could come up with is I'm at a campfire and I'm telling a story about the guy that lives in the woods and comes and eats people at campfires. And every
A guy comes and eats people at campfires. I don't think I've ever heard that one before, but okay.
in the mood. You're throwing me off, by the way.
Sorry,
Totally.
sorry, man, but that was funny.
All right, all right. So I'm telling the story, and the mood is getting really somber, and everybody's really like getting intense, and you can just feel the dread in the air. The crickets even stop chirping, and the wind starts blowing, and everybody looks up, and there's a shadow approaching, and they're freaking out, and then all of a sudden, it's just Michael Fontaine.
Is it just Michael Fontaine?
Yeah, it's just Michael Fontaine. He wanted to stop by and tell us that it's time for Taco Tuesday.
Oh, okay. I'm glad he wasn't the guy. I'm glad he wasn't the one eating people.
Yeah.
That's sitting around the campfire. All of a sudden, this dude comes out and just eats a person. Oh man,
I
that was
mean, that's the stories you tell around campfires is of stories
yeah.
about things that come out of the woods that eat people at campfires, right?
I guess. I mean, we always more like murders people, but I mean that adds a
Oh
whole
yeah,
new level to it. I guess
yeah.
Not
That's
only did he the man with the hook for a hand, not only did he murder him, but he ate him as well.
he don't have a hook for a hand. He has bear claw hands.
Oh, bear claw. Well, see, that makes more sense now.
Yeah,
Huh?
exactly.
But anyway, we're right dab middle in the shout out. We got Jennifer Richardson Elison, Elizadell in the house tonight for Taco Tuesday. Of course, how appropriate. We've got, did I mention we had Milo Fire?
I think you may have mentioned that. Yes.
Oh,
But you know what? Milo Fire has been here almost every single show since she started showing up for our show. So if you're going to shout out somebody twice, by mistake, it would be okay for it to be Milo Fire.
Oh, okay. We got Connie Joe Wood. I know I mentioned her, but she says, I am thumbing through a songbook trying to decide which 3 songs to sing with the band Saturday night. All right, Connie Joe. I'm glad you're back in the saddle again. We missed you, Connie Joe.
Yes, most definitely. It's good to hear that you're on the rebound, so to speak. And then Erica Richardson is always commenting on our shows after the fact.
What did you
right?
call her?
Oh, Erica Richardson. No, it's not her. It's the other
Who's
person.
Erica Richardson?
I don't know. It just popped in my head. Well, what is her name? I forget.
Is that Jennifer Richardson's twin sister?
Jennifer Richardson. Yeah. And then who's the other person that always comments? I can't think of her name. It's slipping my
Nicole
Ackerman.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's always commenting as well. So I wanted to make sure we get them shouted out as well. They deserve it.
Got them. And because I know I give him a lot of crap, and I say that he's my 3rd favorite Canadian, but tonight I'm going to move him up the ladder and say he's my second, not sacred. That's a totally different thing. He's my 2nd favorite Canadian. Go to good old Lotar 900.
I hate to tell you this and bust your chops, my friend.
Oh, what's up?
He's my 3rd favorite Canadian. He's always been your 2nd favorite. You haven't moved him anywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought I always called him 3rd favorite.
Well, then who was the previous 2nd?
I think the previous 2nd was William Shatner's cousin.
Yeah, okay. What's his name?
John Shatner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, you moved up beyond John Shatner, Lothar. You should feel honored.
yeah, he should. But in all serious, though, I want Lothar to know he is a good guy. I mean, if had I lived in Canada or had he lived near me, we would have probably made pretty good friends as little boys. You know, we grew up around the same area. I think maybe he's about a year older than me or whatever, but you know, we would have had the same toys. We would have had about the same like battles that we would have played in the backyard and stuff like that. So really, he is a really good guy, and he always covers for you when you're gone. Almost always, you know.
Yeah, you preach it to the choir here, my friend.
Yeah. So I do want him to know that even though we bust his balls a lot, which is common, we still consider him, or at least, okay, I'm putting words into your mouth. I'm sorry, Sagi. I still consider him a really good friend and a pretty cool dude. How about that?
Well, there you have it. And I don't totally dislike him either.
Okay. All right. Back to the status quo. We do have some memes to show you guys.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, what do you mean? What do I mean? What do you mean?
Actually, I use the word meme loosely because these are images that have been doctored like a meme. However, there's no words, my friend. We will have to provide the dialogue for such said memes.
You know what would be even better?
And what would that be?
If we let the chat, I got to stop my screen sharing and then restart it. If we let the chat, we put it up there and say, give this a caption.
Yes, when we bring up the images, if they come up with something funny to say, by all means, please type it in there. But before you get too ahead of yourself there, sir, let me kind of set up the story as what inspired these photos.
Oh, okay. Let me get back. Here we go.
All right. So, can you bring up your share screen under Google, like where you can type in a Google search?
Oh crap. Let me see. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap.
While you try to figure that out, I'll keep talking.
No, there's nothing. I mean, no.
You can't do a Google search and share the screen?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll just have to tell everybody you can do it on your own if you want to test the theory. But here's what's happening. Okay. There was another shooting in Minneapolis where another black person has been shot, and they've been rioting in Minneapolis, or peaceful protesting is what how the media portrays it. Even though we all know they've been setting fires, throwing bricks, looting, whatever rioting is, they've been doing that. If you type in Google riot to look it up and see footage of it, and you do a search under Google for riots, you're just going to find footage or articles linked to the Capitol building thing that occurred. But if you type in the words peaceful protesting, you'll find everything that's happening in Minneapolis. So, yeah.
I'm reading. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I was just reading what Jennifer Richardson said. She said she broke the bones in the lower part of her leg in 2019 and spent 6 months in the cast and the boot cast and wheelchairs. Was excruciatingly painful, so I understand how you feel. 2 huge surgeries she had, she says.
Whew. Oh, wow. That takes a long time to recover from, too.
And not only that, get this. She says she has a huge titanium bar in the bottom part of her right leg and about 20 pins holding it all together. So I feel you, sister, and scars to boot. Well, I tell you what, Jennifer, man, that is Wow, that is something. I don't even know how you get past airport security, to be quite honest with you. No, that,
Yeah, I mean, seriously though, that is a lot. I mean, I know, um, I know people who've had similar surgeries, and I've watched them recover and seen how long it takes them. And sometimes, I mean, you never fully recover. It always kind of impairs you a little
oh,
bit. But it sounds like you beat it though, and you're doing better now,
dang,
which is good.
dang. Check that again. I'm talking over you. I don't mean to. But dang, she says the ironic thing is it happened on April Fool's Day of all days. Could you imagine? That would be
Well,
even worse than it happening on Friday the 13th in October.
well, yeah, actually, yeah. I mean, April Fool's Day of all days. Wow.
Well, I'm glad you survived and you got over it. And I'm just sad that you can't get past airport security, though. That's sad. You can't go visit anyone cool like me and Sagi, you know. So
Right. So,
you see what I did there?
yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm a little off here. All right, go ahead, sir.
Yo, senor. So I forget where I was. Oh yeah, the mainstream media trying to deceive us. Imagine that. Yeah. So anyway, so Twitter was basically what was trending on Twitter today is CNN hashtag CNN propaganda or something like that. I forget the exactness of it, but and these images are getting floated around because it's basically trying to portray how Minneapolis is burning to the ground, and Kamala Harris and the Biden administration just want us to believe that it's peaceful protesting.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's too many propagandas going around here, lately. It makes you wonder what happens to all the poor baby gandas. Are all, what are there just a bunch of motherless gandas walking around with all the propagandas going on?
Yeah, I totally get it, but it's not Papa, my friend. It's Propa.
Oh, propa. Okay.
Did
I
I
see.
say it wrong? I'm sorry.
No, you said it right. I was just trying to make a dumb joke.
I was just trying to play along with the dumb joke. So
Oh, okay. But no, seriously, it is a sad thing when they they do what they do. You know what they do. They just
well,
don't care.
it's not like it's breaking news for us or anybody who follows our channel. We've been talking about it until we were taco shell in the face. But
Oh yeah.
um, well, you look at you right now. I mean, I rest my case. But um, yeah, let's look at the images.
All right. Well, here we go. Yeah, they're just sitting there chilling while the violence. I'm sorry, the peaceful protesting is going on behind them.
Oh yeah, this is a good place for a photo shoot.
Hmm.
Mm. All right, let's go to the next one.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait.
Oh.
Hold on. Don't fast track to this. Let's let the audience. Let's give them just a moment.
Let's let it simmer for a minute. Okay.
Yeah. Let it. It takes longer. If you're boiling ramen noodles, then you do primo spaghetti. And right now, this is primo spaghetti, my friend.
And that is just a medium to low heat, so it will take it a while to fizzle out. It's going to be cooking.
Yeah. Let's see here. What do you guys in the audience? Do you have a caption for this? Do you have a caption for it, Sagi? What would you call this?
Do I have a caption for it?
Yeah.
No, I think I'm all kind. I'm out. I've kind of I'm burnt out on this one.
um, let's see. A nice day by the fire. I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's move on from this. All right, the next one we have here. Oh, Burn Baby Burn Disco Inferno, says Jennifer Richardson.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Let's see what we have next, though. Let's see what we have next. We don't have that big of an audience that we can just let them say whatever. You know what I mean? Oh,
Mm,
this one's kind of the same but different. All right. Oh, man. This one is really, oh, boy. Wow. Talk about a disco inferno. Holy shit.
yeah, now that's good. Now your turkey's going to get done in no time in that oven.
Oh, yeah, man. You can't even, like, if she poked a steak out the window, it would be cooked.
And whoever did the visual effects, look how they got the fire to look like it's in her hair too. Like you can see
Yeah.
the orange reflecting off of her hair and her mask. That's some high tech stuff they got going on there.
That's really good, man. Yeah, Godzilla attacked. That's a good one. Michael Fontaine said that one.
You can almost hear her cackling under the mask.
Don't worry, things are starting to go up in flames as we speak in Minnesota, says Lotar 900. I think he's just more or less commenting on what's going to happen.
Well, yeah, this really is happening. I mean, sure, we're poking fun a little bit, like tongue in cheek here, but don't take it. This is not to take
Right.
away from the levity. There really is a town being consumed in flames as we speak, and they're the butt of politics. I mean, it's politics that is letting this happen because it suits their political narrative, and
Yeah.
it's a crying shame that that they're actually encouraging this to happen.
I've got one. She's looking out this window, and the song that's playing in her head is Fire. Fire. You know.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Miss Connie Joe says bright lights, big city. Oh boy. A nice peaceful protest. She's like, look at the nice peaceful protest out there. Just all that nice roaring fire burning the buildings down. Isn't that just lovely?
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. That looks like exactly what's going through her mind, my friend.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay, so Lotar 900 says he cannot stay that long. He has to shovel snow. Holy cow. Oh man. Lotar 900, I'm sorry to hear that, my brother.
Yep. Well, pace yourself. Don't be out there having a heart attack.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Men in their 30s have a heart attack from doing stuff just like that, going out like they don't normally go out and do stuff like that. Then all of a sudden they go shovel some snow, and they have a heart attack.
He's probably flattered that you said 30s.
Yeah. I mean, 35, 40, that's the number one cause, undue stress on your heart that isn't like a typical behavior.
Okay, I got a good one for this right off the bat. All right. But this doesn't even make sense because, I mean, look at it. This is in the White House.
Yeah, I almost didn't even include this one.
Yeah.
But it does kind of bring in the point that they're adding fuel to the fire, my friend.
Okay. It's like, well, that's the last of all of Trump's personal belongings. I'm just looking at it from their point of view, you know.
Right, yeah.
Also, chestnuts roasting over an open fire. So,
cocaine still on my son's nose.
Right. Let's see. What else can we say here? What's his name? Hunter, get in here. Okay.
This house is on fire. Okay, I'm done.
Miss Connie Joe said, "Burning down the house or bringing down the house." Well, burning down the house. I don't know, but anyway, I think what? Okay, next one, please.
And I think this is the last one, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, the last one. Drum roll, please. That doesn't even look like anybody in particular. It just looks like a video game. I mean, look at this. You can't even. I mean, it's not any of those guys. It's not Biden or Harris or anybody like that.
Yeah, it looks like it's just like a screen capture from a video game. But
Yeah.
After seeing that Kamala Harris one, it's like it's another angle off of that, you might say.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the first two were definitely the best ones.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that one with the plane, that was the money shot. All right, we've got Eddie Von Keen in here, my good friend. Good old Eddie Von Keen.
Oh yeah, I'm glad Eddie's here for real. Seriously though, glad you stopped by, Eddie. And I want to apologize for the semi lame. What do you mean? What do you mean presentation today? I promise to do better next Taco Tuesday. But when I went to look for some earlier, nothing jumped out at me, and I just kind of scrapped those together last minute. But that really was the only thing trending on Twitter today. There was nothing good, man. It was a slow news day, except for riots.
You can't help what you can help. That's all you can help. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. But I try to make sure I do it the day of so that you guys are getting what's trending now, what's happening, what's going. You're hip to what's really happening right now.
What's happening now? Underlay. Mommy, mama, mama, E-I, E-I, E-I.
Hey.
What's happening now? Remember that song?
A little bit, yeah.
But I'll tell you what, on top of these fantastic memes, thank you for sharing them anyway.
Oh, you're welcome.
I have got some videos here, some TikToks, if you will. And I'm going to play them for these fine folks here in our chat. We got this one. I'm going to set this one up. This is the Fresh Prince of DC, which of course is a riff or a what do you call it? I can't even think today. Help me out here, will you?
Yeah, what were you saying? I was reading chat. I got slightly distracted.
A spoof. This is
a parody,
spoof.
You might say.
Yeah, a parody. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, a parody of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air opening, but it's with Biden. So it kind of ties into what you were sharing, sir.
Yeah, we'll just keep the Biden jabs going a little bit longer.
Yeah. I thought this was pretty funny. Okay, so can you see it?
I can see it.
You can see it. Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's
It says the Fresh Prez of DC.
Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. I kind of just caught this one off the fly, so thought it was pretty funny. Let's do this.
Well, I was born and raised in Scranton, PA. Lifeguard by the pool's where I spent my days. Till a dude named Corn Pop, who wasn't that cool, started making trouble at the swimming pool. So I took a chain, wrapped it around my legs. They're hairier than my other legs. Not my black kids would touch them. Come on, man. Then I got on a train and moved to D.C. Barack Obama gave a job to me. I shuffled around and sucked fingertips. Made a big speech, kissed the boy on the lips.
Oh.
What are you looking at? I wrote the damn bill. I hold the ladies tight and stiff all their hairs. First person American to fall up the stairs. Ran for president, I was a winner. Winner was me. Now I sit at my desk as a present Pradeep. Not Pradeep. You know the thing.
You know the thing.
You know the thing. That was pretty good, man. He raps about as good as you do.
Well, I don't think I'll take that. That's not. Hey, wait a minute. Oh man, that was good. That was so good. In fact, we're gonna play it again. I mean, come on, man. It isn't a sin. One more time.
Well, I was born and raised in Scranton, PA. Lifeguard by the pools where I spent my days. Till a dude named Corn Pop, who wasn't that cool.
I'm thinking that's Shaquille O'Neal. Is that Shaquille O'Neal? I'll wait for you to unmute.
No, but there was he's a famous meme image of a big black man naked, and he gets put in a lot of memes, and so he's meme famous. I don't know who his real identity is though.
I got you.
Started making trouble at the swimming pool, so I took a chain, wrapped it around my legs. They're hairier than my other legs. Not my black kids would touch them. Come on, man. Then I got on a train and moved to D.C. Barack Obama gave a job to me. I shuffled around and sucked fingertips. Made a big speech, kissed the boy on the lips. What are you looking at? I wrote the damn bill. I hold the ladies tight and stiff all their hairs. First person American to fall up the stairs. Ran for president, I was a winner. Winner was me. Now I sit at my desk as a present Pradeep. Not Pradeep. You know the thing.
You know the thing.
I thought I did.
That was quick. You were quick with that.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I had it ready because I knew it was coming. So I got it up quick and started the drumming. I don't know. All right. Never mind.
All right.
All right. So there was that video. Let's play another.
Thank you, sir. I'll have another.
Okay, now to set this one up, we got some ladies here, and these are some vicious, well, I won't say vicious, but these are ladies I wouldn't want to get around if they have an axe or a knife or just a sharp object in general, because let's just say this, they seem to be pretty good with sharp objects by throwing them.
So they might be. Not only are they pretty cute, but they're pretty acute. I get it.
Yeah. So here we go, man. Just sit tight and watch. And after the show, we'll all have a swatch. I don't know. Okay, never mind. I'm going to quit trying. I'm up here dying. All
you
right.
Sure ain't lying.
There you go.
Yes, you can. Thank you guys.
Well, no, that one didn't.
Yes, baby. Yes.
Is it in a loop? Okay. For a second there, I thought it was looped.
Yep. Well, that last one there, she not only did she hit the board, but she also cut off her ponytail.
Right? Jennifer Richardson says, "Don't date those chicks." No way.
I was going to go out with one of them once, and my friend said, "You better ask somebody."
Right? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Oh,
However,
however,
actually, I like to do stuff like that. I used to have something like that set up in my backyard. I like throwing knives. I've never really tried hatchets, but I have done it with knives and different other
you've
things
done
like
it with knives. Ouch.
yeah. I
That,
like
that
doing that sort of thing. Yeah, I have a bow and arrow I like to use, a crossbow.
oh
But
man.
yeah.
That's kinky. That's too kinky for me, man.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah,
Yeah. So like but no, seriously, guys.
but that was impressive stuff, though. I mean, you know
It
how much
was.
practice it takes to be able to do that.
Well, that one lady, when she was spinning the basketball, I thought she was gonna like throw the axe and then like spin the ball in her finger and then fling it as it was spinning, and then it land as she was throwing the axe, and then the axe would go through the basketball and then through the thing. But no, she just that's all she did was spin the basketball.
Yeah. You know what would be really cool is if she was spinning the basketball and she was able to like kind of give it a little lift and then pull her hand down quickly, and one of the other ladies was able to
Oh,
to,
yeah.
to hit it with the axe, right as she pulled her hand out of the way or whatever, and then but then she accidentally misses and hits Michael Fontaine.
No, no.
Oh yeah.
What?
But it's just on the shoulder. It's just a flesh
Oh,
wound.
okay.
He's not like it's not like he's really. I mean,
Just
he's
a
probably going
flesh
to need some
wound.
stitches. Yeah,
Just a flesh wound.
yeah, it's just a flesh wound.
Oh man. You know what would be really cool is
What's that?
if they took some Axe body wash and then threw it up in the air and threw it at that board, and then at the same time, like simultaneously, threw the axe at the Axe body wash and landed the axe right in the Axe body wash with the board, stuck it through the Axe body wash and the board simultaneously, and then the lotion started drizzling out of there, and then as the lotion drizzling out of there, throw a knife through that drizzle and then hit the bottom of the board with it.
All right. Okay, I'm all for it. Let's do it.
All
Set
right,
it up.
let's go try it right now. All right. Well, maybe not right now. Maybe after the show. But here's another video in case you guys are interested, not interesting. You guys are interesting. You're an interesting audience tonight, nonetheless.
Michael Fontaine says, "'Tis but a scratch."
Yeah. I tell you, I don't watch too many of those movies, but the when I do watch them, that's the one I do watch the most of. The I can't think of the name right now. What is the name of that movie?
Um, Monty Python.
Yeah, Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Yeah, that's what it was. That was a funny movie right there, man. But anyway, this next setup, this is more of an info type of deal than it is supposed to be funny. This is something I never knew, and I suppose you guys probably never knew this either. If you did, then cool. But here we go. Here we go.
Did you know there was a cat on board the Titanic? Her name was Jenny, and she helped control the rat population on the Titanic. There is a photograph where Jenny appears. In this photograph taken on the Titanic, you can see Jenny on top of a crane.
So there you go. They had cats on, or at least one cat that we know of, a famous cat on the Titanic that took care of the rat problem.
Do you think if they would have chose a different cat besides a black cat, they'd have had better luck?
I don't know, man. I get okay, yeah. I don't know, man. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, they may not have crashed into anything, I guess, right? Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, maybe it wouldn't have been such a catastrophe. Just saying.
Yeah. Oh man. Is it too soon to joke about stuff like that?
I mean, I think the Titanic was long enough ago that we can poke a little fun at it.
Okay. Yeah, we could poke fun at it. You're right. All right, enough of that. Now, this next video, let's see here if I get the next video going here.
This is Bubba.
Is a dog video, and I thought that this video is just absolutely perfect for Taco Tuesday, and you'll see why here in just a minute. Here's the dog. Now just watch what happens, and you guys, you'll see why I thought this would be perfect for Taco Tuesday. I'll make it bigger. There we go. All right.
This is Bubba. And this is a bean burrito from Taco Bell. Let's see if Bubba wants a bean burrito. Gonna get it? Gone.
Dang.
Boy, Bubba.
He just broke my world record.
Oh, we missed the ending. You talked over the ending there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go play it again. I'm sorry.
No. That's okay. That was kind of gross. Oh yeah, no, that we don't want to watch that ending again.
Oh, I totally missed it.
Well, the next dog in the video. Well, hell, I'll play it again. But that first dog ate that burrito so fast. I mean, what'd you think of that?
That's what I said. He broke my record. I mean, I can wolf down a burrito from Taco Bell with the swiftness myself. However, I've never quite did one that fast.
Yeah, well, this is what happens after you eat Taco Bell. Let's rewind this. You missed this because you kind of talked through it. But here we go.
This is Bubba. And this is a bean burrito from Taco Bell. Let's see if Bubba wants a bean burrito. Gonna get it? Gone. Good.
You know we can't see it, right?
Wait a minute, you can't see it? Really?
I wouldn't pull your nachos, my friend.
Okay, for those of you who gross out easily, yeah, go ahead and close your eyes. Milo Fire is already doing that. So here we go.
This is Bubba. And this is a bean burrito from Taco Bell. Let's see if Bubba wants a bean burrito. Gonna get it? Gone. Good boy, Bubba.
Loaded today.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's violent.
Yeah, I bet that taught her a lesson.
Yeah.
Never lift up a dog's tail after eating Taco Bell.
It might trigger something.
Yeah, for sure.
Talk about hairpin trigger.
Oh man, I'm sure that scared off at least 2 people in their chat. I see 2 people dropped off after we showed that.
Oh, I seriously doubt that had anything to do with it.
Oh,
But do you have any more? Was that the last one?
No. We got a couple more. But Jennifer Richardson says she needs a mask. I think she needs more than just a mask, don't you?
Yeah, she might want to go get tested for everything.
She needs a mask and a bib and a shield. What's those shields that doctors wear? You know what I'm saying? The plastic shields.
Mm-hmm. A full body apron.
What the heck are you talking about, Miss Connie Joe? Oh, okay. The thing. All right. Okay, I choose Tennessee Waltz. My bucket has a hole in it. Okay, it's the Tennessee Waltz. Okay, Memphis and Singing the Blues. All right, Connie Joe, that sounds good. If you capture that on whatever, it would be cool if you captured it on video. We will share it on Shifty Sunday if it's done by then. You know what I'm saying? If not, then next week maybe, perhaps. All right, with that being said, here is this next video. Let me rewind it. I don't have to explain this one. This one's sort of self-explanatory. Now, I will say this, though. There's a lot of these TikTok videos out there that show people popping these balloons. I think it's mostly that woman right there and kicking the balloons and then people reacting to it. And this is probably one of the funniest reaction videos I've ever seen. So check it out. Am I sharing?
Yes.
Okay. I like how he did it in the same exact sequence like she did.
Yeah, and even did the pause and then did the whole hair thing afterwards. Yeah, that was great.
Now, I didn't know you did TikTok, Sagi.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh, wait. You mean that's not you? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, maybe that's Lotar. Uh-oh. He's coming up with something. He's muted up. He's
you caught me trying to multitask here. That's all.
Oh, okay. I see. No, I kid. But of course, if you wanted to, I could, go get you some balloons. We'll wait. And then go ahead, turn your camera on and come up with something clever.
All right. And when I do, I'll share it with you.
Okay. No, but I could probably do something like that. I don't know if I would wear the sports bra though. I'd probably need something bigger than that. I'm just saying. I probably would cover my the entire belly.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I think maybe. Your trademark should be the mask. You really do well with the whole orange mask thing.
Oh yeah, well that's Danny. Danny's going to make another appearance someday, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he'll be back.
Oh,
but yeah, you're right. Yeah, I guess you'll have to create a Danny TikTok channel.
There you go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here's the last video. I don't know if this is more mean than funny, but heck, I found it funny. In fact, you might even say I found it hilarious. But I don't know. You be the judge of this one, Sagi. Here we go.
All right.
Oh, that poor kid. He's going to have nightmares for the rest of his life now, like his giant teddy bear came to life. Oh, man. But my question is, does he have a giant teddy bear that resembles that guy? Because, it would have been even funnier if he already had the giant teddy bear and then the guy switched it out and sat in that costume.
Yeah, usually in the prank videos I see where they do something like that, they actually take the time to remove all the stuffing from the one that was already there, and then they put themselves inside it so that the person thinks it's just the normal stuffed one sitting there until it starts to move.
Right. But you know, I got to show this at least one more time. And then, of course, he gets up out of there. That's what I would do too, man. If I saw one of my toys come to life, I'd be running.
It would have been cooler if he went up and kicked it in the balls.
Oh, yeah, that would have been funnier, wouldn't it? But there you have it. There's the TikTok videos of tonight. I hope you guys enjoying it. That one was, you know what I mean? Like it probably could have been better, I guess.
It was still cool. I could dig it. Kind of felt bad for the kid, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely felt bad for the kid, but I'm sure afterwards, you know, there was the guy's probably the kid's dad too. That's probably made it bad, you know.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, if his dad normally does stuff like that too, anyway, the kid's probably used to it. Isn't too traumatized.
Well, he probably explained to him afterwards or something, but I don't know. Jennifer Richardson says that's child abuse. Why did I say rebuse? Child abuse. Sleep with one eye open, Dad. Remove all weapons from the house. That's right. That kid's gonna get revenge. Do you think so? He's gonna get even. Getting even with Dad. Do you ever see that movie, Getting Even with Dad?
No, but I do believe that he will be getting even. I mean, you teach a kid that pranks are cool. Well, you know, you live by the prank, you die by the prank, so to speak. You
know? That's exactly right, man. I'll tell you what. But as you know, I pulled a few pranks in my lifetime. I'm not even a kid. I don't think I would ever do that to a kid, you know. And I would feel bad. I would feel too bad. I got to admit, I wouldn't do anything like that.
I mean, I think I told this story before, but me and my wife decided one year on Christmas it would be fun to pull a prank on the kids. Mm-hmm. And after we pulled the prank, I felt like I felt my conscience. I mean, even to this day, it bothers my conscience thinking about it because of how much we upset our children.
Yeah, you know, that kind of reminds me of that Jimmy Kimmel bit where they, I think they replace, or no, it's not a Jimmy Kimmel bit, but it's a prank that parents do on TikTok or one of those other things where they tell their kid, or they don't give them any Halloween candy, or they tell them that they're going to take away all their Halloween candy or something like that, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I know I told you, but for the audience who don't remember or hasn't heard the story before, basically it was the night of Saint Nick, and on Saint Nick, you usually leave something in their stockings, and my kids knew that if you were bad, that Saint Nick might leave you just a lump of coal. So we put in a lump of coal in each one of their stockings, and they woke up and they went to go check their stocking, and they got a lump of coal, and they thought they were bad kids, and that Santa wasn't going to bring them anything for Christmas, and then Christmas was ruined, and they started bawling their eyes out. They were nervous. They were all kinds of upset about it, and in hindsight, we realized it wasn't a good idea. But
yeah, that's it's kind of like I said, that prank that's going around where they take the kids' Halloween candy or something like that and replace it with something else or something. You know, that's kind of cruel. That's cruel to a kid. You know, you're a little kid and you really believe in all that stuff, and then you know you do believe that you've been bad or whatever. Now I think one year I did put coal in my kid's stocking, but it was candy coal. See, it was chocolate. So it was like totally different, it was totally different than doing that, but I'm sure like afterwards they were relieved that they were actually going to get Christmas presents and that was all right, Oh yeah, that's what it is. Michael Fontaine says it was the adults eating their candy. That's what the point was.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I saw a comment in here. I was trying to see who said it. Um, I lost my Milo Fire. Um, one of her cats used to eat corn straight off the cob.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Hmm. That's kind of cool, I guess.
yeah. I've
Yeah.
never seen a cat do that before.
No. No, I never
I've
seen
never
cats
seen a cat
really.
eat corn before.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah, I've never seen cats really eat vegetables before. Now, I did have a dog. She would eat broccoli. Like, she would eat broccoli, but she hated peas. Like, if you put something in there and it had peas in it, she would eat all around the peas, and she would even push the peas like onto the side of the bowl as though to say, "Come on, Dad, really?" You know?
mm,
So yeah, animals can be picky about their food,
oh yeah, for sure.
especially cats. I mean,
Yeah, cats. I mean, the word finicky is associated with cats for a reason. You know.
oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, my wife's parents had a cat that has a cat that won't eat anything other than I forget what name brand it is, but she won't eat anything but that name brand. Like if you put anything else into that bowl that's an off brand or a dollar store brand or something, she knows. Like she knows about it. And she won't eat it. Like she'll stick her nose up, like literally stick her nose up at that bowl and just walk away. And then she'll look at you like, okay, well, what's the deal here? I mean, where's the real food at? You know?
Right? Yeah. Okay. Jokes over. Funny. Ha ha. Now put out the good stuff.
Yeah.
I know. I've seen the face. I know how that story goes.
I think it's Meow Mix or something like that.
Hmm. I mean, is that the kind that she wants, or the kind that you got?
No, that's the kind she likes.
Oh, okay.
Meow Mix.
Yep. Meow mix.
Meow 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 meow. You know.
I knew you were going to meow that.
Did you now? Well, with all that being said, Jennifer Richardson says my cat Chloe, I think it's Chloe, used to ride on my shoulders, and when I would eat the coconut Girl Scout cookies, she would have text. She would have text, huh? She would attack me for a bite. Oh, okay, that's what that says. Attack. I don't know why I read text. Man, uh, I saw that.
She typed
Oh,
it. She typed it, and then she corrected it. The first time it acts
okay.
spell check made it say text. So you
Okay.
read it correctly. It's just
I thought I was suffering some kind of seizure or some kind of stroke or something there for a second. I was like, whoa, because I do that sometimes. I'll read words wrong and then I have to go and look at them again. You know, you ever do that?
all the time. I mean, you've heard me read. You know I do
Right.
it.
Yeah. Well, hell, on Shifty Sunday when we had our good news stories, that was a lot of reading for you.
That was a lot of reading for anybody
Yeah.
that doesn't do a lot of reading.
Yeah, I know. Like we had what was it? 4 stories?
Yeah, four stories and 7 hours ago,
Yeah.
or you know what I mean.
Oh. Uh-huh. Yeah, I get it. Well, hey, you know, I don't want to promote my video too much because I'm sure everyone here has probably already seen it. But
Oh yeah.
you know, just for the sake of the show, my favorite part in that video is Guy Fawkes talking about how he got started in the Mandela effect. And
Yes, and you also mentioned that you might have a Mandela effect.
well, I might have a slight Mandela effect.
Oh,
But
all right.
before I get into that, let me
No,
go ahead.
I just thought we would tease the audience a little, you know.
Oh, yeah. You got to tease the audience just a little bit. It's like
Right.
putting out a trailer for a movie.
Yeah. So after this, we'll revisit the Mandela effect a little bit, and you've got one you want to share as a possible Mandela effect. Then I take it.
Oh, yeah, I sure do. I sure do.
All right. Cool.
But I believe this is the first ever appearance of Guy Fawkes on Scare Performance.
Yes, and Dan wastes no time on getting to the nitty gritty and asking him what was the thing that he first noticed when things weren't exactly what we always thought they were, so to speak. I think he words it differently, but you guys get the point.
And I just love his answer because he really goes deep into his personal journey, so to speak.
Not only that, and I don't want to give too much away or talk too much about it before you even play it, but I believe it's a story that almost all of us can relate to because we all, even though we all have our own individual story of what brought us here, I'd say that for the most part, most of us were kind of in a place where we were looking for answers, and and we were starting to find some when we found our way to Mandela Monday. And that's all I want to say. I want to say more, but I don't want to say too much before we watch it. I think it's an inspiring tale, and let her rip whenever you're ready, sir.
It sure is, yeah, for sure. And we could talk about it after, but definitely let's watch this clip.
Came into the Mandela effect. Why don't you just kind of briefly go over that with us? That's a hard one to do briefly, but oh well. You know the story, but we'll recap it. Yeah. So before seeing the Mandela effect, before that, I was at a spiritual pit, and for the last 23 years had been living as anything but a walk with God. It's been more of a, looking at spiritualism and then moving more into agnosticism and determinism. And if you don't know what determinism is, it's a belief that basically there's no meaning to life. Everything's just cause and effect, period. You don't even have a free will. Nothing exists. It's just a mechanical system playing itself out. And the agnostic was still in there because I wasn't 100% sure. So I left it as an agnostic. And life was life was just not full of anything for me. It was dead. It was just flatlined. It was not much point in continuing. I wasn't happy in my relationships, at my home, at my work, anywhere. I didn't see much point in continuing. And it was just a dark place. So on September 23rd of 2016, I knew nothing about that date. I hadn't been researching anything on YouTube. I'd just been going to work and killing myself every day. I had just asked God if he could just let me just pass on out of life as easy and as quickly as possible, and painlessly was a key point. Just to let me be done, because it's just a tiring race and I don't want to do it anymore. And as an afterthought, I just kind of said, or just take over. Just step in and run it for me, because I cannot do this anymore. And I didn't even pray that out loud. That was just like thoughts as I'm going to sleep. And I woke up the next morning with this urge and need to pray it more. So I just got on my knees, and it had been so long since I'd even tried to pray. I just started with the Lord's Prayer and just repeated the Lord's Prayer as I knew it, which was still the old, unaffected way. And that prayer just came alive to me. Everything about the prayer, every word in it meant so much. I saw overlapping images of what it meant in every way. To just say to God, not my will, but your will be done, meant so much.
Can you pause it right there?
Sure.
I just wanted to say, when he's talking about the Lord's Prayer and doing it the old way, the fact that he even took the time to even mention that, first of all, means, says a lot in itself.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he's talking about the words, seeing the words, that does happen, I think, when you read the Bible enough, or certain passages, at least in my experience. I don't know, maybe I'm just weird. You tell me if you've experienced this or something similar to this, and you've got it to a point where you've memorized it, even if it's just a short little passage or whatever, and you go back later and you're reflecting on it, like maybe like right before you fall asleep or something like that, you literally do see the words like in your mind's eye, or I don't know how to explain it, but when you see the way that the words, I think it's written in some type of like, I know how conspiratorial it sounds, but I think there's some type of codex or something like a deeper meaning behind the words that on face value the words mean what the words mean, but when you reflect on them later and you look at them in your mind's eye, certain ones do jump out in a certain random kind of way that kind of accentuate things that you would have never imagined until you put those words together in that context later, and you see them in like a whole different point of view. It's almost like it creates a 3D environment in your mind. Am I losing you? Am I getting way too off the deep end, lost in the weeds here?
Well, absolutely not. I mean, absolutely, the words in the Bible are coded, and they're coded like that for a reason. And oftentimes or not, Jesus always spoke in parables. Like he never spoke like you and I are talking right now, like we're just talking in just plain speak, like we're just, like whatever we say is what we mean, but whatever he said wasn't always exactly what he meant. Like he always had a hidden meaning or hidden message. For an example, when he was telling the high priest, tear down this temple and I'll rebuild it in 3 days, he wasn't literally talking about the temple that the high priest was talking about. He was talking about his body being the temple, and by tearing it down, he was talking about the crucifixion, of course, and tearing him down and dying, and then resurrecting on the third day. He rebuilt his body in 3 days, his temple. So there is a lot of hidden meaning and codings and messages that are in the Bible, and we just don't know. We don't always know how to decode those messages.
Yeah, not only that, but I think that it comes in like levels, like not really levels, like in bits and pieces. Like you might get a little bit of you might figure out a little bit of what's going on, but not everything. And then later you get a little bit more. You uncover a little bit more, and it's like you're chipping away at it, but at the same time, you sometimes you have to walk away and then go turn around and look back at it from a different angle. You have to get to a new place before you're able to realize, what you need to see next. But I mean, I could go on and on and on. I want to finish the clip, but I really could relate to him when he was talking about the words jumping out. That really hit home with me. That's all I'm really trying to say.
Yeah, I've got a lot of things to say after he says this. I do relate to him in a lot of ways, but I'll save that for after the talk. So here we go.
And me trying to live my own life and asking God to take over. His will is all that matters, not just on earth, but in my world, in my family, in my work, in my life, completely every moment of the day, your will take over. And I felt God come down and surround me and fill me. I felt his presence. It was more than a feeling, though. It was a solid manifestation of something that you can't really see and touch, but it was very solid, very real. It completely changed me. And I left that for kind of interesting too. A series of miracles had occurred, and a series of visions that had occurred. And a few days after this experience, I prayed out loud, asking God, if there's anything about reality you'd like me to know, would you please show it to me? And God didn't. And you know, a lot of people think that what I did was I prayed that, and then I got on the computer and started searching for answers, and that's not what happened. I wasn't doing any research for anything. I just saw an article pop up on a BuzzFeed about somebody I knew had died. And I was certain he died. There was no question about it. I had a discussion with my son about him on the day he died a few years back, and he was alive in this article. So I showed it to my son. My son didn't remember or couldn't explain it. I showed it to everybody around me constantly. And then I started researching and finding out this thing called the Mandela effect. Yeah.
If you said it's after hours, baby.
All right. So there you go. I'll let you go ahead and tell me like what connected with you when he said that. And I've got quite a few. I got a small rant that I want to go on. So I want to go on an uninterrupted rant. So go ahead and let's get your thoughts on it first, and then I'll go.
Well, you know, honestly, I pretty much already said everything I was wanting to say when we paused it just a minute ago. I just think that, you know, just to reiterate that I think a lot of people relate to that story because we all have kind of like I don't know, something, usually some type of a major event happened in our life, a major setback or a divorce or a lost job or something that where we were caught up in our day-to-day events and we weren't really paying attention to, you know, what was going on around us because we were focused on the task at hand. And then when that you know, and then when we had some type of disruption, you know, that causes us now to regroup, so to speak. And, you know, we take a lay of the land and we realize everything's not exactly the way we thought it was, or remember it per se. And you know, and then you start putting pieces together, and you're starting to question. It seems like we start to question the reality that we thought what the reality being what we thought it was. And then, you know, when you get to that level of uncertainty, then, you know, it gets kind of creepy, you know, it really does. So I don't know. That's really all I got to say about that. And I'll go ahead and let you do your thing.
All right. Now I got this long rant I want to go on. So let me go ahead and light this cigarette for my rant. It's not really a rant, but just a telling of a story more than it is a rant. Hold on. So a lot of what he says there kind of resonates with me because before I started with the Mandela effect, I was in kind of a dark place. Like I wasn't in a total dark place because I did believe in God and I did go to church and I did all the normal stuff that supposed Christians do. You know what I mean? Like, and I grew up in a, you know, and, you know, I had very, very deep Catholic belief systems and all this. But I was drinking and partying all the time and getting drunk almost every weekend. And I was kind of in a dark spot. You know, I was still kind of a carefree, funny, laughy kind of guy that you know today. But man, I was really just a reckless human being. And there was a point in my life where I actually almost lost my family. My wife was getting ready to leave me. And I you know, I just was a mean person. I was a mean drunk. I was almost to the point where I was a violent drunk almost in a way. And so when I fell into the Mandela effect and I started talking to all these guys that are in the Mandela effect and in the Mandela community, I was doing live streams. Now, I don't want to get into the whole reason why I started in the Mandela effect. I think I've already said that enough on this show. But basically, long story short, I was trying to debunk it. And then there was a Mandela effect that hit me so hard that I just said, wait a minute, this has got to be real. And then I started checking out Photo Helix's videos, and then eventually led me to Dan's videos, which eventually led me to his live streams and so on. But anyway, I said all that. It eventually found my way to Armor Up. I was doing live streams in my car, and I was drinking beer, doing live streams in my car, and Armor Up would come in there sometimes. And I wasn't a bad guy at this point. I had slowed way down on my drinking and stuff, but I was still kind of in a bad place. And when I met Armor Up, that's when my life started changing. His ideals and how he felt about God and how he felt about Jesus and how it wasn't all about Christianity. He told me right off the bat that he was not a Christian, that he was just a follower of Jesus. And he taught me about the Father, and all of that stuff really enlightened me, and that really got into me, and then it made me want to start reading my Bible. And then I got to the point where I just wasn't going to church all robotically, like I wasn't just following a religion anymore. I was following Christ, or I was trying to live in the light of Christ. And that all turned everything around. And that was about the time where I asked Armor if he wanted to start doing a live stream. And well, the rest of the story. It took off from there. But that, when I heard Guy Fawkes's story, it really did resonate with me. All that stuff that was happening to him, like, I didn't want to end my life or anything like that, don't get me wrong. But there was moments where I guess that's why I was drinking so much. I did want to bury myself into alcohol and drugs. I did want to just numb the pain that was going on in the world. And then when I discovered the Mandela effect, there was that one thing that connected me with all these other people that I learned. As soon as I started hanging out and, in the hangouts, it all started with Jason McFalls and Stonebender and Noble SD, and they kind of guided me through it. And then, of course, like I said, Armor guided me through all this, and through them and through Go and Scare Performance, I met you, and the rest is history, But like I said, and I'm probably repeating myself at this point, but Guy Fawkes, this story reminded me of all that. It wasn't exactly the same thing, but in a way it kind of was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do know exactly what you're saying. I'm sorry, you stopped abruptly while I was reading the chat, so it took me a second to get there. Yeah. But yeah, totally relate. And I mean, I know this firsthand because I was there. I wasn't there like at the very, when you before, but I saw the tail end of you coming out of everything, and I've seen you definitely, you've definitely came a long way since then, in so many different aspects of just growing as a person too, and me as well. And anybody who was listening to Shifty Sunday from day one, if they've heard every episode, I mean, they're still out there. Yeah. If you listen to the journey, we experienced it together, even during the show. I mean, Armor had plenty of messages to get across on our Shifty Sundays, and we hit plenty of deep topics, and we all learned and figured it all out together. I mean, it really was our us learning it with the audience, learning it while we learned it. That's really what was happening.
Yeah, you know what? It's been quite the journey, and I'm so grateful that I have the friends that I have, and I'm so grateful for the people that I met and the camaraderie, I guess I want to say is the word I'm looking for, that I found and you and Armor and Sandy Diva and Noble, all of those guys are just such great guys, and they understand me better than any of my real family and friends ever understood me. Like, there's no way I could go to any of my regular friends and say, "Hey, do you remember this when this was that?" Or that they would just look at me and laugh, and that just goes to show, you know, who your true friends really are, the ones that believe in you and live through this whole journey with you, like you guys have.
Yeah, but I mean, but there's everybody plays a role. People can play that role online because you can be free to express yourself a little bit more freely because there's a little bit less accountability for the live action role play. Even if you don't really believe it, you could just be pretending that you do, and I would be none the wiser. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, but I don't have that pretend.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying you do. I'm just saying that that you can express yourself a lot more freely because it's that kind of environment. When you're dealing with a brother or a family member or someone you went to school with, you have to remain. There's a social etiquette or norm or lines that you that are harder to cross in that type of environment, especially in a workplace atmosphere or any professional atmosphere. And then when you're talking to your family already probably thinks you're weird enough as it is, so you try not to instigate any conversations that would provoke them to think that way.
Right? Yeah.
So it's best not even said, and so but they still provide an important role in your life, and they're there for you day in and day out. And if you needed some rent money, I'm sure your family's going to be the people who help you conjure it up. You know what I mean? So everybody plays a role. So, yeah, but I hear what you're saying. And then I was looking at the chat and I saw that Jennifer Richardson and Milo Fire both mentioned that it was the Bears. Jennifer Richardson says it was the Berenstain Bears. And then Milo Fire also says that they got hurt too. She said, first one for me, meaning while discovering the phenomenon and that it had a name.
Oh, yeah.
And then Jennifer Richardson Alizade also says she she used to be a spelling buff as a kid. So when the Berenstain Bears was spelled one way and pronounced another, that really threw her off until she made a note of the fact that it was that there was a discrepancy. And had to make a note of it. So, and then all of a sudden, it's not the case.
I think one of my very first videos I ever did was on Coke Zero. Like, that was one of my biggest ones, was the whole Coke Zero changing from Coke Zero to Coca-Cola Zero. That affected me in a huge way because, and I remember when I saw the change, I couldn't believe it at first. I was like, wait, there's got to be evidence of this somewhere. And I went searching in my old bedroom because I had a Coca-Cola or a Coke Zero bottle up there. It had my name on it. You remember the ones that had the names on them?
Mm-hmm.
And I knew that said Coke Zero because there's no way Coca-Cola Zero could fit on the bottle, or at least I didn't think it could. And it freaked me out.
I'm just trying to figure out how many Cokes you had to buy to find one that said Hebrew on it.
Hebrew. No, not my screen name. But very funny, though. Very funny.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, and when I looked at the bottle, it freaked me out. And I was like, no way. This has got to be something new. Like, I know just a day or so ago it said Coke Zero on it, plain as day. And I went nuts going through all the Coke Zero bottles in the store. I looked at everything and I was going crazy when I first found this Mandela effect. And like I said, I began trying to debunk the Mandela effect. So this was something that when it hit me pretty damn hard. And then the second one was the lion and the lamb thing. That was the one that really took off. That was the one that sent me down this journey, this rabbit hole that we know is the Mandela effect, so to speak. So there you go.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, I mean, obviously, I'm not even going to go into mine just yet because I feel like I've said it so many times that people are tired of hearing me say it, you know. But, you know, maybe there are people here tonight who haven't heard it before, or maybe it's just me feeling that way.
I'm sure there isn't. I'm sure Milo Fire and Jennifer Richardson, who hasn't been with us forever, has never heard your Mandela effect.
Right. Well, I mean, I have a couple actually, and but the one that really got me, that really, really, really got me, was the Stouffer stovetop stuffing, because I know for a fact that was the stuffing, because it was the only stuffing I knew I liked. Because so many people have homemade recipes for stuffing, like especially at Thanksgiving, where they just buy the dried breadcrumbs and they put together their own little seasoning blend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're okay, and a lot of them aren't bad. Some of them are better than others. But when you make some stovetop stuffing, you know exactly what it's going to turn out every single time. If you measure the water, you bring it to a boil, you put in the stuffing, you put a lid on it, you take it off the heat, and you go fluff it with a fork a few minutes later. Ta-da! It's exactly what it's going to be. And I knew that, and that's why I liked it so much. And then all of a sudden, I go to the store, and it doesn't say Stouffer's anymore. I'm like, huh. Well, what's up with where's the Stouffer's? I even asked the person, like, you guys got any Stouffer's stovetop stuffing? And he walks over and he points to that stuff. He's like, this is what we got, man. I'm like, ah.
Yeah.
And it
craft on it.
It didn't even say craft on it. It just said stovetop stuffing, but it didn't say anything.
Really?
No, you got to look on the side or the back usually to find, or at the time, it's where you'd find where it said craft.
Wow.
And but the lettering was still kind of similar, not exactly the same. It was like Biff from Back to the Future went and stole the stuffing recipe or something.
Yeah.
That's really what was going through my mind. I was like, it's got to be Biff. Biff did it.
Right?
Yeah. That's what I thought. And then so I did a Google search for the stovetop stuffing, and I found the clip of the guy. I can't think of his name now, but he's the guy from the famous sitcom. You know the guy I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
And he's talking about the people at the stovetop stuffing plant. Like they all walk into work one day, and all of a sudden they don't notice that it no longer says Stouffer's on the top of it. Like, how do they not notice?
Well, that's like, what's even to this day, anybody you ask, and if you don't mention it, don't say anything about it, anybody you ask that's non-affected, they will, for the most part, they will say, you ask them, so what kind of stuffing you use or whatever, and they'll say Stouffer's stovetop stuffing.
Oh yeah, to prove the point, I have said just that. I'll call up my aunt, or if I'm in a conversation with someone at the store or on the street or in the bar or at the mall or whatever, I'll say, and it's near Thanksgiving, I'll bring it up. I'll say, so you guys going to have Stouffer's stovetop stuffing for Thanksgiving? And they go, yeah, that's what we always have, or something. Yeah, we have that. I'm like, that's cool. I just was checking, So you really like Stofers, huh? Just get them to reinforce it just a little bit more, and then you do realize that Stofers no longer exist, right? What do you mean Stofers no longer exist?
Right. I think that was the turning point for Keith's dad as well. That and Fruit of the Loom. I think you really got him thinking on that one. I really do believe you did.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Look,
it wasn't
let's check.
you. Wait, Lotar. Lotar was the one that brought it up to Keith's dad about the Fruit of the Loom, about the cornucopia no longer being on Fruit of the Loom. That's the other one that people really go, wait, you mean there's no cornucopia on Fruit of the Loom?
Yeah. Michael Fontaine says Curious George, he remembers he was in second grade, and the man in the yellow hat. This Mandela effect was Thaddeus, and in the movie he said Timothy. So I'm not really sure exactly what he means by that. Do you know what he's talking about?
I have no clue.
All right.
But yeah, I had something, but I forgot. Oh, yeah. I remember this is Star Trek related. And I really wish Keith's dad was here to hear this, but just hear me out here. This is something I've been watching a lot of Star Trek lately, and actually, I want to show a clip of a video. I discovered these guys, and they only have 2 Star Trek cartoons, but these are some really good Star Trek cartoons, and this is not made by any company like CBS or Fox or anything like that. This is like just some guys that made their own cartoons, did their own voice work, and I think it's really, really good. Like it's really like if you didn't know any better, like you would think it was professionally done. That's how good it is. But anyway, I was noticing in the Star Trek TV show and the movies and even the Next Generation, the Vulcans. What is the thing that Spock mainly says all the time? Like when he does his salute, like his finger salute, spreading the fingers apart. You know what I'm talking about?
Live long and prosper.
All right. Well, what about the chat? I wonder what the chat would have to say about that. Because I have a memory of that's all the Vulcans ever said, and that's all he ever said. But no, it's different in this reality. But I'll give the audience just a little bit of time. Let me take a sip of my tea, and you take a sip of whatever it is you have, and we'll give them a second. Do you guys ever remember him saying anything different than that when he did it? When he did the spreaded fingers?
Connie Joe Wood says, "Live long and prosper."
Mm-hmm. Well, that was a good sip of tea. The chat's a little bit. There's a delay there, so I'll give them just a minute or two more, and then we'll move on. How about that?
Yeah, I'm going to repeat the question. The question again is Spock, when he would make the thing with his fingers, where he made the V, and he would say something. What is it that he would say? And I blurted it out because I thought he was expecting me to, but I guess that's okay. But I said, "Live long and prosper." So he also remembers it that way. We want to know how you guys remember it. What do you remember? If you remember it the same or different, just type what you remember.
And I need to go in here and get that video ready that I wanted to show you guys. I didn't watch this today. What are they talking about? Did I really watch? Oh, here they are. Oh man.
100 years old and
All right. Yeah, that's some really good stuff. I'll play maybe, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes of it. Yes, Milo Fire, you're right. That is a Jewish blessing gesture. That's how he got it. Yes, you're right. Mm-hmm. Okay. So this is something that he still says, live long and prosper, okay? He still says that.
But now he says Nanu Nanu right afterwards, right?
Well, no.
Oh,
He
okay.
says something else besides live long and prosper. And it's not just him, but I noticed that other Vulcans are doing this as well.
Does he say take me to your leader?
No.
No. Dang.
No. He says, how does he say it? Peace be with you. Like peace and tranquility. I'm trying to think of what exactly it is.
Tranquility?
But he says peace be in you or peace be with you or something like that.
Would you have a clip where we can hear him say it?
Well, I would have to hold on. Let me look it up first. Okay, what? And say all right. Proverbs. Peace and long life. That's what it is. So on
All
top
right.
on top of saying live long and prosper, he now also says peace and long life, which I've never heard him ever say that. And I've been a Trekkie all my whole life. I've watched all the episodes. I watched the old ones, the new ones. I've watched Deep Space Nine. I've watched a little bit of Enterprise. I watched a little bit of Voyager. I have watched all of the movies for sure, and never have I ever heard them say peace and long life. Never. I don't remember it. But now it's in all the movies, it's in all the shows, it's in all of this, all the other stuff. That's an added thing that they now say.
Peace and long life.
Peace and long life.
4 words.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 4 words that I want to say about those 4 words.
Hmm.
What do you mean, peace and long life?
Isn't that actually 6 words?
No, what do you mean?
What do you mean? Oh yeah, that's 4 words, but you added the other stuff too.
Peace and long life.
Yeah, that's 8 words.
Well, yes, my 4 words against those 4 words, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like that would be technically 8 words though.
Yes, I have 4 words for those 4 words,
Okay.
totaling amount of 8 words.
All right, cool. But no, I want to know from the audience, do you guys ever remember peace and long life? Like without even looking it up, like would you think that would go along with the Vulcan salute? I'm just wondering. I'm curious.
The
This
Vulcan salute.
This one seems like a Mandela effect to me. For me,
Yeah, I mean, I would still like to hear him actually say it. I mean, is it hard to find or something?
well, it's not hard to find. Hold on, let me get on YouTube's. Let's see. There we go. Oh, you know what? Holy cow. Here is okay, check this out, dude. I might make this into a video, by the way. All right.
right.
Here is from the original show. No, it wasn't from Star Trek the motion picture, Michael. This was going all the way back from the original show. So in the original show, someone made a video of this. Check it out. Hold on. Read this down here at the bottom. How does that Vulcan salute go? And this video that someone made, this is from, let's see here. Mujo.
I bet you 2016.
Let's see what year. Well, let's see. How many years ago was this? 2018, actually.
Oh man.
Yeah. So it wasn't at the very beginning the Mandela effect, but it was at its peak.
Yeah, and we're just now realizing it. You know, isn't that weird?
So yeah, it's very weird. So here it is. How does that Vulcan salute go? Well, let's see.
Dress uniforms, spit and polish. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to stand this. Feel like my neck's in a sling.
The Vulcans are the last group of delegates we have to pick up. As soon as we get them aboard, we'll be able to relax.
Sure. Formal reception tonight. 114 delegates aboard for 2 weeks. 32 of them ambassadors. Half of them mad at the other half, and the whole lot touchier than a Roy Hamada pile over this Kodak question.
Shuttlecraft approaching with Ambassador Sarek's party.
Am I going to get in trouble for this?
Bring them aboard, Mr. Chekhov.
Stand by to recover
This is
shuttlecraft.
kind of a bit long.
Yeah. Oh, here you go. They're about to do it now.
Okay.
Clear hangar deck. Clear hangar deck. Depressurizing.
I thought he was going to show short clips.
Recovering shuttlecraft.
Yeah, just go ahead and skip ahead to where they actually meet each other, because that's when they're going to say it, obviously.
Obviously, yeah. I don't know why he's showing this whole thing and how he got by with it. Okay, probably right about here.
Yeah, that's about right.
How does that Vulcan salute go?
Oh, he's just showing them how to do it.
That hurts worse than the uniform.
The hell?
Well, you know what? That's you know. So we got duped, my friend. We were duped.
Hold on. I think he just said it there and you talked over it.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Captain James Kirk. Captain?
Oh, no, he didn't. The hell? Yeah, we got duped. Wait for it. Wait for it. Maybe this is it.
Your service honors us, Captain.
He didn't say anything. Why would it? God damn it.
Ambassador, Doctor.
Okay. That's not. I just got a copyright claim because of this. That's not what we were looking for. I thought that he had a whole bunch of clips of him saying it. Why would you say, ooh? That's crazy. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, here it is here. I know this for sure. Come on.
Tell him. Pick up.
Peace and long life.
Okay, well, there's Picard saying it. I hope CBS doesn't hit us too bad. That's the thing. Any clips I'm going to play are going to be from CBS, and we're going to get hit with them. So let me just go to the wiki. I'm going to get hit with all this shit. So let me go to the wiki. Let me show you what the wiki says. All right. So here's what the wiki says. Because I know CBS definitely hit us with this crap. So let me stop the screen share, start the screen share, and we'll go to the wiki. You can't go wrong with wiki. So they still say live long and prosper. So there it is. Are you still with us, my friend?
Yes. Can you hear me now?
I can, yes.
All right.
So we got right here, live long and prosper. And then it says, where does it say that? Oh, right here. Said on many occasions, normally accompanied by the salute, standard reply, peace and long life. So is that the reply to live long and prosper then?
Yeah, that's what it's saying. Yeah, I think so. So if you was to say to me, live long and prosper, then I would say peace and long life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's what, okay. But it's still something that I've never heard said before. It's still something you would think we would know. That would
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, it's the first I've ever heard of it.
So I'm gonna look. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna look more into it, and when I do, hopefully I'll find more clips that I can actually use.
All right, yeah. And you'll come back. You're going to circle back with that one.
Yeah, I'm going to circle back with that one.
Okay, all right.
Hey,
you do that.
Keith's dad's here. He says, "I'm here. We can start Taco Tuesday." Well, I think we're about to end it, my friend. Unless you had any new Mandela effects you wanted to mention.
No, I don't think that I do.
But I will say this: this one's specifically for Keith's dad and anyone else listening out there. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do a shout out real quick.
Well, yeah, for sure. We definitely need to do a final shout out.
Yeah, the final shout out. Do 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 do. Okay, we've got Keith's dad in here. Jennifer Richardson hanging out with us tonight. Milo Fire, and I'm gonna say this guy's name like there's a cat meowing in my yard, and it's been keeping me up all night because all it wants to do is meow. And I'm trying to yell at the cat, but then I see Michael Fontaine. Okay.
All right, let's hear it.
All right. Meow, meow, meow. You shut up, you stupid cat. Oh, hi, Michael Fontaine. There.
That was excelente, my friend.
Okay. Not really, but you got one?
Oh man, talk about putting me on the spot. All right, I'm going to say it like I'm a cocker spaniel who has a professional dog trainer teaching me how to talk like a human, and he's been training all week to teach me how to say Michael Fontaine.
Okay, cool.
Are you ready?
Oh yeah.
Michael Fontaine.
Hey, that's a well-trained dog right there, man. I like that.
Yeah, you'll hear it one more time.
Sure.
All right.
Oh man, that was cool. I like
All
that.
right.
Heck
All
yeah.
right. Yeah.
All right, you nailed it. You nailed it, buddy.
All right.
Cool. Also, I'd like to mention that Miss Connie Joe was here. She's a real trooper, that Miss Connie Joe. A lot has happened to her the last few weeks, and I'll tell you what, she just keeps right on, keeping on. I like that in a person. Let's
Yep.
see.
She perseveres, my friend. She perseveres.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. Dang, man. If there was any such thing as bad luck and there's like Friday the 13th with 13 black cats going underneath a ladder, it would be Miss Connie Joe.
So I want to tease the audience a little bit.
Wait, before you do that, let me mention that Eddie Von Keen was here tonight.
Oh yes, Eddie Von King.
Honest Hunter Hayden was also here. Let me scroll up here. Lotar 900, of course, can't forget about our third favorite Canadian. I do believe it was, you said. And scrolling on down, I'm sure we have some lurkers. Oh, speaking of lurkers, I know that Nicole Eckerman will be probably watching the show afterwards. So that's all I have to say for right now. Go ahead, Sagi. What you teasing this good old audience with?
I got something I want us to talk about this coming Shifty Sunday.
Shifty Sunday.
And I saw a video about it today, and then I did a little bit more research, and I want to do a little bit more between now and Sunday. You know? But here's basically the long and the short of it. The video is trying to claim the way that we perceive angels, like with the swan like wings and the halo, and they look like a person with wings, basically.
Oh yeah, that's all bullshit.
Yeah, that's not anything how they are described in the Bible. If you go by the description of what an angel looks like in a Bible, it's nothing like that at all.
Yeah, but I mean, when you think about it, what is exactly how we perceive things? You see Jesus, and he's some white, blue-eyed, dark-haired guy. I mean,
yeah,
and
then it goes so far as if you. I mean, I even remember reading this personally as a teenager or kid when you read about Ezekiel's wheel. It's so descriptive, and how it describes all of how the angel is in the center of the wheels, and how these are like the most pristine angels because they bring in God's chariot.
Yeah.
And it's just there's such a descriptive. There's so many descriptive words, and it's very detailed that he's what I mean. You can almost imagine what he's describing, and it's really thought provoking when you think about it. And I don't know, it's something I think we might talk about this coming Shifty Sunday. What do you think?
Well, that might be a good idea. And also, if we could have armor on that Shifty Sunday, that would be even better.
Yeah, hopefully he can make it, because he would definitely have a lot to add to that conversation.
Sure, I'm sure he has a lot of insight to that. Because, like I said, there's a lot of things that are in the Bible that are coded, and there's a lot of things that they say that aren't meant to be taken literal.
But imagine that there's another example of something not being exactly what we were told it is.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, but whatever the case may be, we will definitely talk about it. But for right now, I sent Keith's an invite because I want him to come in here because I want him to see this Star Trek that I discovered. And no, it's not Star Trek Discovery. But I did discover this dude. he makes these cartoons, right? And they're the most awesome cartoons. He's only made 2 of them, and it's been like 4 years ago. But these things are so awesome and so well made that you would think that they were made by a professional dude. Like you would think they were made by an actual Star Trek company, like CBS or something like that. And I love it. I love it. It reminds me. It's almost as good as my Star Trek, but you know, mine's cooler though because I do like silly mistakes and stuff on purpose. There's good old Keystad. How you doing, my friend?
I am doing good. How are you?
Hey, pretty good, man. I see you still got your Ultimate Warrior there from our WrestleMania.
I do. I don't change it as much as you guys do. So,
Yeah.
but I do. I got to change it back to my. I miss my normal one.
Yeah. Yeah, but I was mentioning this Star Trek I came across by accident. I was watching season 3 clips of Star Trek, like we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And I came across this dude. He makes Star Trek like I do.
Hold on one second.
But they're okay.
Sorry. Okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. He makes cartoons and they are so well done. And I want to show just a couple clips of what this guy did. And he does really good voices. He does better female voices than I do, I tell you. But that's because he has actual females doing the voices. So so gosh, man. You know what we got to do, Sagi and Keith's dad?
Well, let me make sure I understand you correctly.
Uh-huh.
Are you're saying that females do better female voices than you do?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I can see how that would be the case. And then what was it you were asking me?
We have got to do this coming Thursday, Thursday, another Star Trek stop motion movie marathon. Oh wait, I said
it's okay. You didn't say it right.
No, I didn't. You're right.
Yeah.
How does it go, Sagi? How does that Star Trek thing go?
I'll give it a go. The Star Trek stop motion movie marathon.
You got it half right. Let me do this.
I got it now. The Star Trek The Next Generation stop motion movie marathon.
Okay, you got it. You got it. But yeah, I got really good like 2-parters I thought I'd run for that special. What do you guys think? You down for a Thursday there, Mr. Keith's dad?
Oh yes, I am.
Cool. How about you, Sag?
Affirmative, Captain.
All right, cool. Make it so.
I have been watching.
Yeah.
I'm up like 10, 11 episodes in now. 12.
Wow.
I'm pretty far.
You're ahead of me. Yeah. I'll be watching this weekend though. I'll be watching all of them. Like I can do that, I can do that. And to be honest, there's a couple I have already like in my head from memory that I know are just like my favorite episodes from that season. It's a shame we can't do the cliffhanger. Best of both worlds. You still with us, Sagi? You're getting eerily quiet there, man. He was ready to go, man. He was like, he's ready. He's done. He's like, man, I'm ready to check out. Taco Tuesday's been going on for 2 hours and 19 minutes. I'm out of here. Oh, sorry, guys. Anyway, I'm getting carried away. Let's show some.
No, I was frozen. I couldn't
Oh,
press anything or do anything. I kept trying to rotate my phone to get the window to refresh, and finally it did.
Yeah, you have problems this time of night, this same exact time at 11:03 or 12:03 your time every time.
I think it's because of the tower, like the cell phone tower refreshes or something, like it reboots at midnight. It's like a Cinderella factor type thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, with no further ado, here is this dude's just a clip.
Callister Bowfin.
USS Bowfin here.
Good morning, Welch. It's our 12-hour check-in. Is Captain Sullivan on the bridge?
I'll take it down here, Welsh. How's that island weather this morning?
Absolutely fantastic. Shower came through just before sunrise, so everything's going to be really green for the day. It's the same every day, Captain. 2 weeks of paradise.
You know you're going to have to come back up sometime.
Not if I can help it. About the call, Ensign Max Nax, Roberts, and I have made it up the hillside to Temple's Face.
Where is Dr. Zhang?
She's insisted exploring on her own. It's been about an hour or so.
Not a surprise. Well, what does my science team think of their newest discovery?
The structure is utterly fantastic, sir. Have you ever been to the sun ruins on Monoceros 2?
Can't say I have.
It's over 46 meters tall, similar in layout but much more ornate.
He'd better bring back some really good pictures.
Max Nax estimates it's about 1,500 years old and cut from the same igneous rock as all the other structures in the valley. Captain, you really need to come down here and see this place for yourself.
That shan't be an issue, Commander.
We'll be glad to put you up. Got plenty of mosquito netting. Max Nax is telling me we've only got another hour or so of light to complete his survey. Situation fine down here. We're just checking in, Captain.
Don't forget to take our chief anthropologist back to base camp when you leave, Commander.
Affirmative. Callus out.
Too bad we can't just use our hand phasers.
Yes, until one of the islanders sees you using it. Can you imagine Dr. Zhang trying to convince the villagers of what they didn't see?
I'd rather not have to explain to her how you accomplished that gaffe.
You know, I gotta say right here, this really reminds me. You know that show Archer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is a lot like Archer.
Yeah. Just the art style, the drawings. I mean, it's so awesome, dude. Now it does go into eventually the Enterprise and the actual crew of the Enterprise. But I mean, so far, how you guys digging this?
I like yours better. you have better sound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and there's just a little bit too much with all the jungle ambiance too for my taste.
Well, that's just a couple episodes, but yeah. But check this out, man. I think he does like he's not doing an impression of Shatner, but he's just doing the best Kirk that he can. Here, I mean, just check it out.
How's the new chief medical officer working out?
I'll have to say he's not what I expected.
Well, that's not a bad thing, is it, Jim?
He's just not Starfleet. You know me, Mark. Rules are put there for a reason.
Oh.
To be honest, he's outspoken. Too laid back in starship procedures and discipline. He doesn't seem interested in wanting to get along with my first officer. Morning briefings are like a boxing match. Might as well hold him on the rec deck. Things don't get better. I wouldn't put it past Spock to take this up the ladder. Did you know about his thing with Vulcans?
It's nothing pathological. I've known the doctor for years. He's not a bigot.
Just a quirk, huh? You could have told me this before I accepted the man's posting.
They let you pass on the best CMO in Starfleet.
Again, like way heavy on the lounge vibe. Like it's way overkill.
But I do like his Spock and his McCoy. Listen to his Spock here. I think it's spot on.
That required
Hold on, just check it out.
my attention. I preferred to remain aboard the Enterprise and supervise the core upgrade on the library computer. It has performed erratically on several occasions since its installation as Signet 14.
I'm glad someone started looking into that.
Retirement seems to be agreeable with Dr. Piper. Is he planning on remaining on the starbase?
No. Only until the base's new doctor is appointed. Starfleet is having trouble finding someone who wants to post for the sector.
Perhaps the good Dr. McCoy could be persuaded to step in and take up the assignment.
It's not bad. I mean,
no, I can dig that. That was cool. I was digging it. It's just a little dry, little flat. Like there's not a lot of personality. He's nailing Spock, but there's no like it's not like he's doing it's not doing anything like personal. Like it don't feel like it sounds like he's reading lines. In Spock voice. It don't sound like a real character being there having a conversation. It sounds like, it's hard to explain, but it's just not the same.
But here's his McCoy.
And this is the Enterprise's library computer. I mean, First Officer Mr. Spock.
A Vulcan serving on a Starfleet ship? Hello, Mr. Spock.
Nurse.
Are you all right, Christine?
I'm okay. Just excitement of the day.
I don't let anyone report to my ship inebriated, Lieutenant.
It's not that, Captain. Just excitement. I promise you won't see me like this again.
Of course he won't.
You've had a few too, Doctor. Maybe Mr. Spock should see the Lieutenant back to the Enterprise instead?
I'll see her back myself, Captain.
I wonder if his bluffs are that good in poker.
So there you go. There's just a little piece of it. I don't know. I thought it was good. It's better as it goes on. Let me put it that way. Like
it's not like I think it sucks. It's just not my thing. Like I don't know. It's just a little too bland. I don't know. Yeah, over the top. Like all the extra on the acoustics, and it's not that they're doing the impersonations bad. It's just real dry to me. It just seems real dry.
Yeah.
What do you think, Keith Stadler? What's your take?
I don't know. I'm not really. Yeah, you said it seems dry. Yeah, I'm not really getting into it. Not like yours, Hebrew. Unfortunately, for some reason, yours are like, I don't know. They feel like real stories.
Yeah, there's a more of an organic presence of something you feel when you watch it. Like it's just totally different. I mean, yeah, it has a lot more fancy bells and whistles on it, but that doesn't necessarily make it. You can't replace no matter how many fancy bells and whistles, if it's not organic, if it's not rooted in somewhere like organic, it's not the same.
Well, while I agree that it is kind of dry and kind of just like monotone, slow going kind of, but it is like a lot of original series. Like I get that original series feel when I'm watching it, like more so than I did the actual cartoon series that they actually did, even though the actual cartoon series they did, I will say, was pretty good for the works of its time, and they had all the original voices.
Oh,
Right.
really? Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm not saying it sucks. It's
Right.
just I don't know. It's just
Well-
like Keith Stat said, I like yours better. I agree with that statement too.
Okay.
Maybe it's because you do Next Generation, and I never really even got into the original series. I mean, it just
Yeah.
that wasn't my bag, baby.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I appreciate the honest whatchamadoodle that you guys are putting on. It's good to have that kind of feedback. You know, I just thought I'd share it with you guys and see
I
what you
will
got.
say, are we still trending to be able to get this done by next? Was it next Shifty Sunday or next Taco Tuesday?
Well, it's not going to be. Oh yeah, next Taco Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna come fully prepared. I'm making a PowerPoint and everything.
Yeah, I've got my thing here. I'm writing notes. Like I got a thing. What do you call it? Like a notebook.
Yeah, you're taking notes.
Yeah.
I got this crayon and a napkin, so I'm all set.
You would, Sagi. You would.
What I'm finding as I watch it is it's not necessarily about episodes, but different scenes in the episode. So that's what I might focus on. This will be my favorite because in this scene something was just extra. That's what I'm kind of going with.
Okay, cool. All right. So, yeah, so like next Taco Tuesday, we'll all be prepared.
Yep.
And until then, I know it's been a short stay, Keith's dad, but
No, don't worry about it. If you couldn't tell, I am pretty exhausted.
You guys think I should use the yellow crayon or the white crayon?
Use the white crayon.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh man, Sagi, you crack me up. But yeah, guys, been one hell of a Taco Tuesday. I'd like to thank everybody for participating. I'd like to thank Sagi for being with me as usual, and Keith's dad. Thanks for agreeing to come on, even though it was just a short little while. And as always, I love each and every one of you guys out there. And we'll see you on what's our next show going to be? Oh, Thursday, and we'll have a very good Star Trek stop motion picture spectacular.
Yay!
Man, I said it all wrong. But that's
Star Trek The Next Generation stop motion movie marathon.
Yeah. Oh, see? You must have got it right. Oh my gosh. On the first go, too, Sagi. Way to go.
Now you gotta say it 3 times fast.
It 3 times fast.
I am totally with the right people here.
For that, you get this, Sagi. This is
Number one, I have turned my communicator into an old-fashioned grenade like that.
There you go. Not even the whole thing either. So, just let you know. But no, seriously, guys, been a good night, and we'll see you on Thursday. Okay. You guys have any last words?
Basement, garage door, and tourniquet.
Well, if you got last words, that's kind of messed up words to say, but we'll figure it out.
Good night.
Good night.
All right, let's see. Mine are sour cream, habanero pepper, and conquistador.
Oh,
see what I started.
Mine are, let's see here. Mine are throw, closing, talk, technical, and new. Godzilla 2. Okay, I guess mine weren't as profound. I'm sorry, guys.
Good final words. Good final words.
I just wasn't sure you were finished. You had so many words, I didn't know when it ended.
Yeah, I'm finito.
All right. Well, you know what? It's been another awesome, amazing Taco Tuesday. Thanks for coming on, Keystad. We appreciate it. Looking forward to another awesome Thursday with you. And I want to thank everybody who showed up. I want to thank you, Mr. Hebro77, for having me on the platform with you. Everybody, our likes have been lacking lately. If you could please hit the like button, we would really appreciate it. And that's about all I got, man. Have a great rest of your evening. I hope you had fun listening to the show. We definitely had fun bringing it to you. And that's all I got, sir.
All right, cool. From everyone here at Taco Tuesday, this has been Nacho Bro 77, along with Sagi Bro, whatever number he has, and Keith's dad saying good night, live long and prosper, and what was the other one? Peace be with you.
Is it like peace be on you?
Oh, wait,
peace.
No. Peace and long life. That's right.
Peace and long life.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's what the Vulcans say.
Yeah, peace and long life.
Yeah.
That's what the Vulcans say.
I got it.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Hand grenade pins are not that complicated. You just pull them out like this. No way! Uh-oh. Shit. Heaven ain't that bad this time of year. Who says we're going to heaven? Do.
That's the end of the show. We hope to see you all again next time for Taco Tuesday. Yeah, Taco Tuesday. Yeah, Taco Tuesday. I said taco. Yeah, Taco Tuesday. So long, everybody. Ha ha. Yeah.